primal world beliefs refer to simple thoughts or schemas that people have about the world. While studying beliefs about the world isn't new, primals more broadly were only recently mapped empirically. Initial work revealed that beliefs cluster into a hierarchy that the world is safe versus dangerous, enticing versus dull, and alive versus mechanistic. And these converge to reflect an overall belief that the world is a good versus a bad place. Primals poorly describe the objective conditions a person's experiencing and also changes in global conditions. So dangerous world belief didn't increase when COVID-19 made the world an objectively more dangerous place. However, primals are strongly correlated with a number of markers of well-being such as depression, anxiety, suicide history, and also life satisfaction and positive affect. Now, as models of psychosis suggest that along with biological factors, adverse developmental experiences, life events, and environments increase the risk of developing psychosis, these experiences ultimately change the way that people view the world around them and they form biased cognitive schemas. With this in mind, then, we aim to understand if there are any links between primal world beliefs and psychosis. Now, due to all of these negative cognitive biases and comorbid depressive disorders, we anticipated that people with psychosis would report more negative primals compared to controls. We conducted a cross-sectional online study and recruited all of our participants through online recruitment websites. And all our participants were assessed using validated measures. Group comparisons shows that people with a psychosis spectrum disorder had more negative primal beliefs than controls. Specifically, they had lower scores on beliefs that the world is good, safe, and enticing. Correlation analyses supported this by showing that more self-reported positive and negative psychotic symptoms were related to stronger beliefs that the world is dangerous or less safe. We also found the way a delusion is perceived or manifested is linked to the way that the world is perceived. When we broke down delusional ideation into different factors, we found that positive delusions of inflated self-worth were associated with primal belief that the world is good, and delusions of magical thinking were significantly associated with the primal belief the world is enticing and alive. But there were no significant associations between delusions of negative self, suspicion, or conspiracy. So, distress about delusional ideation and about general psychosis spectrum experiences and preoccupation about delusional ideation were all negatively associated with the belief that the world is safe. So higher experiences of distress, etc., were related to beliefs that the world is a more dangerous place. And these associations intuitively make sense because if someone is distressed by their experiences and becomes preoccupied them, they might see the world as being more threatening. There are a number of potential applications for these findings, and they surround addressing negative schemas in psychological therapies and encouraging people to see a more positive view of the world and hopefully reduce distress about their experiences.